Hi, evil fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, and this is Dr. S. It's been a very long time since we have discussed one of our favorite shows, Evil. We were just looking. It's been 2 years since the last season, which is so rude.
I know. How dare you?
I don't know how we got along after so much time. Like, why did they do that to us?
I don't know. I feel like they don't have, they're not a huge budget.
Oh.
But there was also the SAG strike.
Okay.
Right? That
there
stuff
we go.
Matters too.
Something had to have happened.
Yeah, totally.
To make us wait this long.
I was mad, but then as soon as I started seeing all the teasers, I was like, it's okay. I'm okay.
It's going to be okay.
It's coming.
Well, yeah.
So soon.
The fourth and final season will be out on May 23rd. 2 episodes?
2 episodes.
Paramount Plus. Okay, so we're obviously going to be back weekly to discuss. Mm-hmm. And right now in this video, we're just going to talk about what we think may happen. Maybe some predictions, just some chit-chat discussion to get us back.
Get the mind going back into the world of Evil. In preparation, I didn't rewatch the whole thing. I tried to, but didn't work out. But I watched those first few episodes, and I am reminded how good it is.
Yeah.
Just the very premise of, how the 3 characters got together, and one representing, religion and science and psychology, and, it just got me right back into the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
The premise has always been, I think, one of the strongest parts.
Yeah, and reminding me of, how Michael?
Yes.
His first thing with, how he had the vision. And then he could never have the vision again, so then he was doing, the mushroom tea. And I was like, oh, yeah. And, he's just constantly chasing that connection to God.
Yeah.
I forgot that whole that's fundamental to his character and how it is, and it totally ties back to the new season.
So I kind of miss first season because that was more where you actually could think and be like, could that really happen?
Yeah.
Then when we started getting demons and
Season 2 went off the rails, jumped the shark
a little bit,
but I love the whole multi-dimensional X-Files type structure of season 1, because they really did. The 3 of them embodied the 3 separate realms, the mind and the science and then the god.
Yes.
And then how do they solve these cases and explain this phenomena, and it was very, very intriguing.
Yeah.
And I really love that part. And I also remembered what Leland's all about.
Oh my gosh.
Because Michael's reminding us that, not reminding us, this is episode 1, he's trying to, kill hope.
Oh, wow.
Just be pure evil, kill hope, because that's the end of the world if there is no hope.
Right.
And I was like, oh, yeah, because, we kind of got into just hating him as a person, character. Dum-Dum Leland.
Dum-Dum Leland.
We call him?
Yes.
So and we hate him. He's just so easy to hate as a person.
Yeah.
But then I was reminded, it's bigger. It's always been bigger, way big. Everything's so big.
Everything is big.
Yeah, there's some deep questions in this show.
Well, I hope you all got a chance to check out the recap that we just found. It's a recap of season 3 as told by some of the actors.
The characters, that was so
really nice.
Fun, including the daughters.
Yeah,
I love
that was so cute. So that was definitely helpful because I remember watching last season and just being like, what is going on with that stinky demon monster guy?
Oh, the boss?
The boss. And then what was happening to Andy and him being sedated and kept under sedation.
So he was in a closet and they were pumping him full of these jars of brownish cream.
Brown juice.
Yeah.
It's thicker than that. Yeah, and then what's up with that? Yeah. Okay, so let's maybe start making predictions about how this is all going to end, because at this point I'd be like, how do you even make this end? Because I don't even know how to make it come together or to start, because so much was it was all over the place for me.
Yeah.
It was very distracting. It's so entertaining because of the cast and the writing. But what do you think is going to happen, let's just say, with Crazy Grandma Cheryl? Grandma Cheryl, is she... Because I don't understand what they're doing with her character, because she is Kristen's mom.
So when we first met her, was she involved at all? That's what I'm kind of wondering.
Yeah.
Was she, because now she's in cahoots with Leland, right? They're a team. But in the beginning, season 1, was there anything, or did Leland make her the way she is? I feel like that's a question that I've always had, and now I still don't know.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's fully in it now.
Yeah.
And why is she okay with Andy? Like, why is Andy okay with her? Like, what happened? What did they do to him that they're just like, hey, is that even Andy? Is he dead?
I know.
And that's just the shell?
So I think, yes, I feel like the way that she's maybe under some kind of hypnosis, so is Andy. So my prediction is for Cheryl that she comes out of it and she's just Kristen's mom and the girl's grandma again. Well, that's my prediction is, yes, whatever trance this is, she'll somehow come out of it.
Because she was never that likable. Even in the beginning, she's kind of like a big B. Yeah. But that's okay. Likable in in the way that I do like those characters.
Yeah.
But so then but then she gets, so you think it's a brainwashing type thing?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's the only thing I can make sense of because what would they be pumping them with?
So you think she got pumped with all that too?
Well, we've seen her get pumped with it, right? Yeah. And then, oh my God, whatever his name is. The guy that was giving the updates about Andy being on the avalanche.
Who took him, like a rich guy who took him, who he wanted Andy to take him to the climb.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That guy is orchestrating it. Yeah. And Leland's his minion. I think.
He's part of the higher up level. Yeah.
I think so. And then part of me wants to think that these demons are hallucinations because I'm wanting it to go back to the season
to the
one.
Grounded. Yes. Where things can be explained. Well, any one of them could explain it, right? Yes. So that it's still
all their theories added up.
Yeah. Like you could discount it, just I guess you choose which perspective you want.
And everybody's
like if you're more science minded, then you believe Ben.
Mm-hmm.
If you're more psychology, you believe Kristen. And if you're religious, you believe Michael.
Yes. So I'm hoping they go back to the season one feel, but then that would mean that Sister Andrea is hallucinating this demon that she killed with the shovel. So then I went back to was it Bob Newhart? I'm sorry, that's so old, but where they woke up and it was all a dream. I wonder if they're going to do something where they take us back to before it got weird, where it wasn't realistic anymore.
But is that satisfying though? No, right? We're going to be mad. We don't want that.
I think that would make, I just don't know. I guess that's my hope. So my hope for season 4 is that we get a little bit more of the season 1 feel, but I guess we really can't go back.
So you think, because in that case, there would be no demon baby. That's the spawn. But that's a lot to wipe away. That's a lot. They can't do that.
And the trailer, have you seen the trailer for? Yeah, and you've seen the baby puke, and there's that baby's there for sure. But I guess it's just me missing season 1 feel. Yeah. But again, I'm not predicting that's going to happen. Yeah. It's a hope, there's no way.
Right.
There's no way.
Right. I feel like it wouldn't be satisfying. Or how could you really? It's too much.
Yes, it is too much. There's no way they can, especially with the previews. It doesn't even look like it could go in that flow. What about Kristen? Because remember, she turned into her bad self. There was Demon Kristen.
The Demon Kristen.
Yeah. So what's that about? Who do we have here? Because there's Demon Kristen, but then she was kind of maybe playing around with I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is she somehow under a trance? Anyway. Now I'm making it a total.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Different show. But what do you think's going to happen with her? Oh, and then Lexi being, Leland tried to groom her, but then she is possibly a demon because of the tail,
right?
Or she is a demon.
If they don't need her anymore because there's a new baby demon coming.
Okay.
Right? So then what comes of Lexi? I feel like she's going to have some type of role in a heroic kind of way. Yeah. Because she knows more than a lot of any of the daughters. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good prediction.
Except for there's the other daughter, Lynn, who is connected to Andrea and is really curious about the whole religion thing. Yeah. So that's another where's that going to go?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't either.
I don't think I have a prediction.
I always had a hope that he's going to get with it. Yeah. He's going to because he's pretty much been nothing. Yeah. Right? Just kind of he's off on his own thing. And now he's brainwashed maybe. But I don't dislike him though. I've always kind of had hope that he's going to come back and be there in a way. Not steal the show, obviously. He's not going to be a main character. But do something that will kind of redeem him as a person. Yeah. Because, he wasn't a bad guy. No. Just off doing his thing. They had an agreement.
Yeah, I hope they make it make sense. Even with Andy. With everything, really. Yeah. but last season, I think it was last season, the big thing that happened with Kristen and David. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually kissed, but...
Yeah, but then it was the demon Kristen, right? Or was it? Or is that still the question? Not all of them were.
Yeah. Because obviously that's been a through line is the sexual chemistry that they have. Like, you can't deny it. I know he's going to be a priest, or he is now.
He is a priest now, yeah.
But still, it doesn't take away from the fact that they had chemistry. Sorry, it just is what it is. Right. But... that's not going to be anything, right? Because I think I'm sick of it.
I feel like it's done. I feel like it's done.
Okay, good. Yeah. And I want it to be done.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Ben?
I love Ben.
What's going to happen with Ben? Because remember the sister's advice was like, be around people that like you talk like. You know?
And he is, because I've felt the most sympathy for Ben because he has tried to be so like objective science guy, and then he gets like that weird crazy woman, you know, and so he's just like, come on, man, I'm just trying to do a job here.
Yeah, why can't he needs a break.
Yeah.
But I guess I just don't really know where it's gonna go, so this was just more to start talking about it again because we love the show so much. But also sometimes it's a little more clear, like, who are we fighting against? Like, obviously Leland is a horrible person, but like in other shows, you're like, okay, this will be the season that this. I feel like the only thing I can think is this will be the season we take down Leland. But
right, but isn't he part of like the? I guess I kind of don't recall where he falls in the like hierarchy of bad, right? Because there's that whole organization, the entity.
Yeah,
they call them.
Yeah,
and they're the ones that are like trying to, you know, the Catholic. Like, I mean, I think they stand for the Catholic Church, right? Something like that, like something like that. They're either behind it or whatever. So then, is Leland like just a part of them, or is he like the one that is more like the devil?
Yeah. We get a lot of him though, so maybe in order to take him down, you have to take down the whole hierarchy. The chain. Yeah, exactly. So
the number. There's how many? There's like a number.
Yeah, that's right.
19. I forgot how many there are.
I don't know, but I'm so happy that Sister Andrea is back. That actress is awesome, obviously. The girls are all going to be there. I feel like, it's just going to be like, we get to see everybody. And then, but hey, the ice pick, what is it called? The axe or whatever that she used to kill that guy. Yeah. That's completely done, right? Like, she just got away with murder. I think we had talked about that, right?
Oh,
like, when she confided to David.
That was the guy who in the original episode.
Yeah.
She was,
But I always think, like, is something going to come back to haunt her? Like, will this show end with her in jail?
She confessed to a priest.
And then, like...
forgiven.
Right. So I always think, like, is that going to come back to haunt her? So, like, Can you imagine she's arrested? That's the last thing we see. But, like, really, she just gets away with murder.
Yeah.
Not that, you know.
Yeah.
That's a moral dilemma.
It is. Dilemma. But they all, like, I mean, he's a bad guy.
He was horrible. Oh, but anyway, so I wonder if that will come back to bite her. But... yeah. I'm so excited.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Oh, it is nice to get the juices flowing again about it, though.
Yeah. I wonder if we still have viewers. I wonder what you all think, and maybe we are missing things. Maybe we're asking questions that already happened, and we just can't recall because of the seasons past.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah. But let us know what you think about season 4 and like what's gonna happen, and give us some predictions because they're so much fun to read. And then of course join us every week for our reviews of Evil season 4, the final season. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Good to see you again. Bye bye.